Hey, what's going on, world? It's your boy Travis, man, and really, I just had some stuff on my mind, man, that I wanted to share with somebody, and I really didn't have anybody to share it with, this morning, this early, but I guess I share it with everybody, but I really want to talk about the thing that motivates me the most, and that's money, and I know money motivates a lot of people, but I don't think it motivates me in the same way that it motivates a lot of people. And what I mean by that is this, right? To me personally, and this is just my personal opinion, right? My personal perspective, the way I see things. But to me, the monetary system that we have in place, the economic system that we currently have in place, to me personally, that makes sense. And I'll tell you why. Right now on the planet, it's over 800, this moment right now, it's over 800 million people who are undernourished, who are starving to death right now. They don't have enough to eat, right? 800 million, right? That's a lot of people. That's actually 1 in 8. One out of every 8 people in the world right now are starving to death. They're undernourished, right? Take it that right now on this planet, right? Right now on this planet, this is my point. Right now on this planet, we have more technological potential than ever before to be able to produce more goods and more resources than ever before, right? But you still have 1 out of 8 individuals on this planet who don't have enough to eat. But it's more than enough to go around, right? Based off of the amount of calories that are produced, based off of the amount of resources that are produced, it's so much food that actually gets wasted, right? And I know I've been guilty of that at times at buffets and stuff like that, but I mean, it's companies right now that are getting paid to not produce to their fullest potential. Like turn the machines off early. Like not distribute the amount of resources that you could possibly distribute to keep the supply and demand system at a systematic place so that things can be the way that things are, so that prices can be the way that prices are. And, that's all well and good, because it's people who do that. It's people who are greedy that, I mean, basically run the world. But, I mean, that's a whole nother conversation. But my thing is this. I mean, one of the most important things, I don't think that this will be able to go on if people were educated about what money really is. I don't think people really know what money really is. It's just, that, they don't teach it in school, but, you get out of school and then, money runs your whole life. It's just like, oh, what is, I need money. I need money. But don't nobody even know what it is. And people sell their whole life away for money. People will trade in their quality of life to have a quantity of money, right? And it's kind of like, being that donkey with the, that jackass, with the carrot in front of your face. And, I don't mean that in a way to offend anybody because I'm playing the same game you guys are playing, but it's just like you never get there, because, inflation keeps happening. And, if you keep doing the same thing that you're doing right now or working the same job you're working right now, next year you're going to be working harder for less money, but you still don't know what it is. Like, what is it, and money is just an idea. That's all it is. It's a consensus agreement amongst people. It's a contractual agreement that we make that say this is worth that, that is worth this, that type of thing, And it's just an idea. It's a measurement of wealth, right? But where the confusion takes place and why people are so afraid and people are scrambling and people are so afraid to lose money and money runs people's lives is because people start getting the symbol, which is money, or the measurement, which is money, confused with wealth in itself, right? And the wealth is the natural resources. The wealth is the goods. Like, for example, if you had a trunk full of money, a safe full of money, a big box full of money, whatever you want to say, and you were out in the middle of the ocean or you were out in a deserted island, how much good would that money do you? If you were in the middle of the ocean, you wouldn't need money. You need food. You need water. You might need a wife. You might need a motor. Those are goods. Those are resources. So I mean, money can't hydrate you. you can't eat it, and that's the thing. I mean, yeah, it can buy you those things, but what happens when the system starts to get manipulated? Like, for example, like, I mean, think about during the Great Depression when you had, one day people woke up and their money wasn't any good anymore, basically, and stores looked like broken vending machines, and the goods were still in there, but you couldn't get access to them because your money wasn't worth anything anymore, And so, I mean, that's kind of like, for example, think if you were a construction worker and you went to the construction site tomorrow, right? And they said, hey, hey, listen, we can't build today. And they said, why you can't build today? Because we ran out of inches. Because money is like inches. It's a measurement. It's like Fahrenheit. It's a measurement. It's an idea. It's a convention. It's a tool, right? But it's not wealth in itself. So I see so many people in grocery stores and Walmart, they'll end up spending too much money, because it's very expensive to be able to live. And I spend hundreds of dollars on accident all the time, because, you never know. You swiping a card, you never know how much money you're really spending. So, people end up spending, $100, $200 on some groceries, but they got a buggy full of goods, right? Buggy full of goodies, things that can nourish their bodies, things that they, be able to drink, things to be able to eat, things to be able to supply themselves. And then, they have to hand over the cashier the worthless cash, which isn't backed by anything. And then they hang their head like I lost, right? But you really gained because you got the goods. You got this buggy full of goodies. You got these things that can nourish your body. You got real resources. She just got the worthless cash that she can't eat, that she can't drink. Probably she only going to get $7 over the hour anyway, But that's the confusion. That's the chaos that we're stuck in. The fact that we got the symbol mixed up with the real thing, and it's only because we're not educated. And if we were educated, this would not be going on. People would not be starving to death every 8 seconds because we would find a more advanced way to be able to run things. But the system that we are perpetuating now is too primitive. It doesn't work anymore. I mean, not only is money not worth anything, but you got digits, virtual digits. It's like the Matrix out here. I mean, going from computer to computer. Like it's not even real stuff. Nothing's being exchanged, nothing's being moved, but the people who are upholding the idea, the masses, they're so uneducated that the system in itself, it keeps going, and it's crazy. It doesn't make any sense to me, and that's why I'm motivated, because it's just like, I got to play the game to be able to win the game. I'm really trying to make as much money as possible, be able to simplify my life and be able to, learn how to become more self-sufficient, man, because, one thing I'm afraid of is, I wake up one day and, all the stores are closed. They just shut down and nobody knows what to do because people don't know how to grow their own food. People don't know how to, make their own clothes. People don't know how to support themselves, and I was never taught that stuff in school. So, I really want to get to a point to where I can be self-sufficient because I don't want to depend on the system anymore. And I've seen too many people losing their lives. The walking dead. They go to jobs every day that they hate. People my age, they hadn't even broke 26 yet and already given up on life. It's just too tough. And it's all because they don't know what money is. They don't know how to play the game. It's just like, if you're going to play the game, learn the rules. And I think that's one thing that we got to do as a people. We got to learn the rules. People out here just working a job, and profits are always better than wages. You got to learn how to make a profit out here. Keep your job. Don't quit your job, but find a way to make a leveraged income. Find a way to be able to earn some profit. Find a way to be able to build some capital in a capitalist society, because if you don't, then you always going to be the one producing the goods and then getting the worthless money to go back and buy the same goods that you produced. And then you're going to be stuck in the same system because you have no ownership. You don't own your life. People don't understand. You're selling your time in order to get worthless money, and time is the thing we don't get a receipt on. It's the only thing that we can't get. You're selling your life. That's what you're doing. You're selling your life. You're selling your energy, your life force, your effort in order to get a paycheck, in order to get money, which is worthless, which they keep adjusting and inflating it so that your effort is now worth less and less. And you're selling yourself. You're selling your soul. You're selling your life. You're selling your experience. You're selling your opportunity to be able to live life if you don't know how to play the game. And you know, I mean, it's ways out. It's ways out, but we have to start educating ourselves on how to win this thing, man, and how to be champions champions of the mind, you know, because right now it's some people, man, they pulling at our strings, man, and they like, as long as we keep these people ignorant, you know, the system will keep sustaining itself. So, you know, I mean, that's all I wanted to share today, man, and you know, I hope some people, you know, can gain from it, man. Please, you know, I'm just a messenger. Y'all don't gotta beat me up. I mean, this is just my perspective, you know. But I just feel like, man, it doesn't make sense to me, man. And I mean, my biggest things, I just, you know, may want to make a difference. You know, maybe want to, you know, do something different, try some different stuff out for good. You know what I mean? So everybody can be able to eat. Everybody eats, B. Everybody eats, B. You know, that's the philosophy of 2014. So, you know, let's do it together, man. You guys have a blessed day. All right, bye.